everyone. As I promised you earlier that I'm gonna come with new grammar series, and we had discussed about present tense in my previous video, and today I'm gonna discuss about past tense. Just like present tense, past tense has also 4 parts. First one is simple past or past indefinite tense. Second one is past continuous or past progressive. Third one is past perfect, and the fourth one is past perfect continuous. Where do we use past tense? We use the past tense to talk about that events that happened in the past. Doesn't matter that it was happened 2 minutes ago, 2 hours ago, 1 year ago, or a long time of period. And now I am gonna discuss about the simple past or past indefinite tense. There are 2 ways to talk in simple past. Whether we are talking about the event that happened in the morning, yesterday, day before yesterday, or long ago, we will use verbs second form. Keep this point in your mind that in past tense we will always use verbs second form. For example, I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Here, woke up is verbs second form and representing the past tense, past event. Another example, he rode bicycle on the road yesterday. Here, rode, the second form of ride. These both verb forms are representing that this event was occurred in the past. And in the negative and interrogative sentences, those are in simple past, we use did for negative and interrogative sentences. For example, did you go there yesterday? And for negative, he didn't come to my home yesterday. Okay? Now the simple past tense is clear to you, and now we will discuss about the past continuous or past progressive tense. In this tense, the helping verb that we will use are was and were. Yesterday I had given a tip to you that wherever you will see the word continuous, you will add verb's first form along with ing, and the same with the singular subjects we will use was. The first person and third person singulars, those are he, she, it and I. We will use was with these singular subjects, with the singular nouns also, like Ram, Sham, Sita, and the plural helping verb that we would use with the plural subjects, like we, they and you, along with the plural nouns, boys, girls, schools, students, etc. Now question is that why we use past continuous tense when there is an interruption between a talk, like I was eating my food. I subject, was verb, helping verb, eating verbs first form with ing, and my food object. And interruption in between this action is when she called me. Clear? Or another example is she was going to school when she visited an accident. Clear? Here is an interruption that there was an accident when she was going to school. If there is no interruption, then we can use simple past also, that I ate my food, or she went to school. Alright? I will discuss past perfect tense. Under the past perfect tense, we use had plus verbs third form, and in past perfect tense the helping verb had is used with all the subjects like I, we, they, he, she, it, etc. And another thing, that most of the people make this mistake, that they use past perfect tense instead of past tense. For example, I had gone there yesterday, or she talked to her last week, but this is not the right way. I will clear it to you that when we use past perfect tense, when one activity gets over before another activity, at that time we use past perfect tense. One activity gets over before another activity. For example, she had cut the cake before I reached. Here the first activity is she had cut the cake, and we have used had plus was third form, and the activity has gone over before the another activity. Another example, the patient had died before the doctor came. Same, one activity gets over before the another activity. Clear? The next tense that we are going to discuss is past perfect continuous tense, and the rules of this tense are had plus been plus verb's first form along with ing form and since for. Uses of since for I had discussed in my previous video. You can go and visit that video. And had, I had already told you that had would be used with all the subjects. Although we don't use this tense in our day-to-day life, but still we need to know about it to increase our confidence. So let me tell you that when we use past perfect continuous, when an activity started in the past, it continued for some time, but it gets over because of some reasons. For example, Akshay Kumar had been working as a chef before he became an actor. Clear? So it was his profession in the past. He was doing it, but he changed his profession, and in this way past perfect tense is used. These were 4 parts of past tense. I hope that uses of past tense is clear to you now, and I will meet you in future with future tense. And don't forget to practice this at home and make new sentences also. Till then, stay connected. Bye bye.